What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and this is just a quick upload to let you guys know that if you haven't seen it yet, there has been a slew of brand spanking new things unveiled for Warhammer 40K, Necromunda, the Lord of the Rings stuff, and of course, Age of Sigmar. So let's start from the top. For a couple weeks now, they've been teasing us about a psychic awakening. And it turns out that it wasn't what I thought it was or what I was hoping it'd be. I really wanted it to be new psychic disciplines, but for 8th edition rules, kind of like they had back in 7th edition, like with geomancy, fulmination, that kind of stuff. Which it might still be, but pretty much what they've confirmed is that it's gonna be new rules for pretty much every 40k faction. They say that you're gonna have a major narrative for 40k, basically meaning the lore is gonna continue expanding. There's going to be, like I said, new rules for every race, meaning brand new codices, I assume, or at least some type of supplement for every army that has a book out. And we're going to be getting some new models, which is it makes sense. If you're going to start a new campaign, you're going to need new models to push the narrative forward or continue it going. So, I'm happy because it's new stuff. But at the same time, it just means more books to buy. I really just wished it was just, new psychic disciplines. But hey, this seems like the better option because we get more stuff, and it's for every race, so I can't complain. Continuing on with the new stuff for 40k, they unveiled the first ever plastic miniature for the Howling Banshees. Howling Banshees are the Eldari's go-to close combat unit. They are sleek, they are powerful, and they are some fearsome females that get in there and chop your head off before you even know it's been chopped off, which is really cool. Eldar hasn't been like one of my favorite races, but if I did start playing Eldar, it'd be a mix of like Wraith units and jet bikes. So Howling Banshees are cool if you play that. Next up is probably the biggest thing that they announced, and that was for the Primaris. Well, Primaris and Raven Guard. So as we all know, one of the main characters for the Raven Guard is Caven Shrike. However, Shrike was just not the chapter master, but he should have been because he's more popular than the actual chapter master for the Raven Guard. So now he's actually been upgraded to chapter master of the Raven Guard, but he's also been upgraded with the Primaris genes. So you got a brand spanking new model to join the Primaris upgrade, such as Calgar. And in my opinion, he looks pretty cool. But at the same time, he's been listening to way too much My Chemical Romance, as you can see with his sculpt right here. I could just picture him saying, "No, Dad, Primarisization isn't a phase I'm going through." And the Emperor's like, "Okay, son." But yeah, it's a cool model. I love everything about it. I mean, he's got the talons, the lightning claws. He looks really cool, but me personally, I'm never a fan of having no helmets on, so that's probably be the only thing I change. Even though the sculpt looks amazing, I like the armor that he's in. Really awesome sculpt. So if you play Raven Guard, which we actually do have a buddy in our gaming group that plays Raven Guard, so I'm probably most likely going to be playing against this guy sooner or later, since he was planning on getting Shrike, and now that they got a brand new model for him in Primaris, it fits his army perfectly, because his army is completely Primaris. So you can expect to see some battle reports with that in the future, and I'm pretty stoked about it. Moving on, they have some Necromunda stuff, some Middle-earth stuff. I think you got like Gandalf coming out. You've got some monsters coming out for the Age of Sigmar Warcry stuff. And the other thing that I really enjoyed was the Ossiarch guys. So again, for Age of Sigmar, these are some like bone warriors, and they look pretty cool. You got some writing some like awesome horse-like beasts. They just look really badass. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I know it's not 40K and whatnot, but just me thinking as of like D&D, how I could use these characters, it works really awesome. So yeah, that was just a quick little hurrah that I was going through. Just letting you guys know that there's a bunch of stuff coming out for all the war games that we love and enjoy. But before that, I do want to say that Sisters of Battle finally have a release date, and that is November 2010. So we just gotta wait a few more months, or 2010, November 2019. So we just gotta wait a few more months, and we can finally have plastic Sisters of Battle that we can build and just enjoy, because the sculpts for these ladies look pretty awesome. So I'm going to leave the link to the article down below, so you can check out all the little intricacies, the details and whatnot. And I like it. This was a bunch of information that really shook the gaming community a little bit, especially that Primaris chapter master. So I think that's going to be just a theme going on with 40K. Pretty much any notable character will be getting that Primaris upgrade. New model, but it's a model of a character that we know, so obviously people would be buying that. And I think Farsight really needs that, because if you look at the Farsight sculpt, it's a lot smaller than the actual commanders. So give Primaris to the Tau. But anyway, let's end this video here. It's just rambling at this point. So let me know what you guys think down below. What was your favorite thing that was revealed at the Nova? And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. This is the Sound Alchemist, part of Woodmine Syndicate, and I'll catch you guys next time.